Did you know that you could be taking a supplement that is actually beneficial for your specific body chemistry, but if you're taking it at the wrong time of the day, you could be doing more harm than good? So in this video, I'm going to help you understand some supplements that you should avoid taking in the morning. Let's jump in.
TC Hale is not a doctor and does not claim to be a doctor or licensed in any type of medical field. Don't be an idiot and use anything heard on the show as medical advice. This information should be used for educational purposes only, and you should contact your doctor for any medical advice. Now get off me.
So it was Dr. Emanuel Revici who helped us understand that the body has a natural circadian rhythm at the cellular level. So during the day, the body should be in what's called a catabolic state. And this is where the body is very good at making energy and breaking down tissue so that it can be rebuilt and renewed. And the body should be in this state during the daytime. And then at night, the body at the cellular level should move into what's called an anabolic state. And this is where the body is very good at resting and sleeping and rebuilding and repairing. And these things should be taking place at night. So you can see that both of these states are appropriate. We really want both of these things happening. But Dr. Revici helped us understand that for a wide variety of reasons, some people can get stuck in one of these states most of the time. And if they're not switching back between day and night like the body should, it can create a wide variety of health issues. So when we're looking at using supplements, one thing that's important is I really don't like to see people using a supplement as a remedy. Like, oh, I have this symptom and people say I should use this supplement for this symptom. Because the reality is that most symptoms can have 3 or 4 different underlying causes. So a supplement that might benefit a symptom for one person might make the situation worse for somebody else who's experiencing that symptom for a totally different reason. So when we look at the supplements that we're going to use, we want to understand how they work with our body chemistry. So let's start off by looking at vitamin E. And this can include things like tocotrienols. Those are very popular right now. A lot of people use these types of things when they're looking to lower blood pressure and to create some other benefits. And I'll put some links in the description below to studies that indicate that those things can be beneficial for those reasons when we talk about each supplement. But an important thing to understand about vitamin E is that it can be very pro-anabolic. So it helps push the body more into that anabolic state. So that's something that we would want to take later in the day, like in the afternoon, after lunchtime, or into the evening when the body should be going into that anabolic state. If we take our vitamin E during the day, then we're working against our natural circadian rhythm. Now keep in mind that I'm not giving you any type of medical advice here. I don't know your situation. I don't know if any of these are right for you or not. And if your doctor said that he wants you to take vitamin E in the morning, then you should do what your doctor says. But we just like to understand what the effects these supplements can have on a body. And if we have the ability to use them at a time that works with that natural rhythm, then all of a sudden we're magnifying the benefits that we can get from that supplement. And since most supplements can create a variety of reactions in the body, it can create some confusion as to when the appropriate time may be to take that supplement. And I'll probably hear from somebody in the comments that'll let me know, like, Professor Stankenheimer at Poughkeepsie University says that we should take vitamin E in the morning and it's beneficial because of this. And just know that my point in making this is that I'm proud of Professor Stankenheimer and his findings. This just means that I value Dr. Revici's findings more than I value Dr. Stankenheimer's findings in Poughkeepsie. But when we're looking at the way that the supplements can create a reaction in the body, if we understand what they're doing, we can just adjust the timing and still get the same benefits from that supplement, while also magnifying the body's natural circadian rhythm. Because when you can help that rhythm function back and forth like it should, it can really improve a wide variety of health issues. Let's look at this one, glutamine. Glutamine is very popular with like bodybuilders because it appears to be very beneficial in helping muscles recover after a workout. But glutamine is very pro-anabolic. And our understanding that may even be part of what's helping those muscles recover. It's helping the body move into that state where we rebuild and repair. Potassium, very popular, especially with the keto gang and the carnivores and everybody wanting to take these minerals to lift their mineral levels when they're peeing out all their minerals from the really low carb diet and such. So potassium has a lot of benefits. It's very important in the body, but it's very pro-anabolic. So if a person is already stuck in an anabolic state and creating a lot of symptoms and issues like constipation or anxiety and some other major issues, and they're taking a bunch of potassium, they could really be magnifying that imbalance. So it's really important to understand where your body chemistry is before you just take something because all the cool kids are taking it. HMB, also very popular, also very pro-anabolic. A lot of bodybuilders use this. HMB has also been shown in some studies to be beneficial in helping to recover from surgical type situations. And this is because, again, it's pushing the body into that rebuild and repair state. Pantothenic acid, or also known as vitamin B5, a lot of people will use this for acne. It seems to have the ability to improve acne for some people. And our thought is that it seems to have the ability to help people process fats a little bit. And if somebody can't process fats correctly, sometimes the body will want to kind of push them out through the pores in the skin. That'll clog up the pores and create some acne issues. So for some folks, this seems to be able to have the ability to improve some acne issues, but it's very pro-anabolic. So taking this later in the day or in the evening would be more beneficial. Arginine, a lot of people use arginine for lowering blood pressure. There's some studies that indicate that it might be able to lower that a little bit, but arginine is also very pro-anabolic. And where a little bit of confusion can set in is that, let's say a person is really stuck in this catabolic state, almost to the point where their body's just falling apart. So they start taking glutamine and they start taking it in the morning, and it really benefits them. Well, they're not really going to push themselves into this anabolic state in the morning if they're dealing with a severe catabolic imbalance. They're just helping that imbalance a little bit. They're just pulling themselves out of that mess by helping the body move into this rebuild and repair state. But if they have the ability to move that at the nighttime and take it then they could still get the same benefits, but also help that circadian rhythm boost a little further into this level during the night when it should be there. So if you want to learn more about Dr. Revici and this natural circadian rhythm that he talked about, you can look for the book, The Doctor Who Cured Cancer, and it's a great story about his life and his work, and you can gain a lot of insights with that book. And if you want to check out the other side of the coin, we'll put a link in the description below for our video on which supplements should I avoid at night. But right now, if you want to understand if you may be leaning too far on one of these sides, jump over right now and watch our video on how to know if your circadian rhythm is off. Let us know how it goes.